Namaskar, I'm Pradosh Sharma and you're watching Rhythm. In Indian culture, women have been revered as symbols of strength, wisdom and nurturing, celebrated through traditions and epics that honor their pivotal role in the society. Yet, in stark contrast to these values, recent political discourse has often been marked by derogatory remarks against women, exposing a troubling disconnect. The recent remarks by RJD chief Lalu Prasad Yadav about Bihar CM Nitish Kumar's Mahila Samvad Yatra have raised eyebrows. This is far from an isolated incident. Politicians across party lines, be it Congress, SP, RJD, or TMC, have made statements that demean women, challenging their dignity and position in the society. If we look at the recent controversial remarks by Lalu Prasad Yadav, when asked about Nitish Kumar's initiative to connect with women voters through the Mahila Samvad Yatra, he dismissed it with the phrase, "Nitish is going to warm his eyes." This disrespectful comment not only undermines women's issues but reflects a deeper problem on how political discourse often degrades women. Lalu's son Tejasvi Yadav further called the initiative a waste of money, raising questions about the seriousness of leaders towards women-centric policies. While Lalu's comments have triggered a sharp reaction from the JDU, these incidents remind us of how such statements have become routine across parties. Lalu is not the sole politician who made abrasive comments on women. Let's rewind and recall instances where political leaders from different parties have crossed their lines and targeted the dignity of a woman. In an ironic situation, Nitish Kumar, the initiator of Mahila Samvad Yatra during an election campaign in 2020, dismissed concerns about liquor prohibition's adverse effects on women's livelihoods by saying it's not a big issue, which was criticized by many. Moreover, former Karnataka CM SD Kumaraswamy shocked the nation when he remarked that women should focus on managing their homes and families rather than entering politics. Such a statement not only undermines women's capabilities but reflects outdated patriarchal attitudes. Even the late SP patriarch Mulayam Singh Yadav is infamous for his statement by defending rapists by saying, "Boys will be boys, mistakes happen." This comment trivialized heinous crimes against women and faced widespread outrage. The Indie Bloc's front foot party, Congress, has had its share of controversies. In 2013, Sanjay Nirupam attacked BJP's Smriti Irani by saying, "You were a dancer on TV and now you want to teach us politics." Such sexist remarks demean women professionals trying to make their mark in the politics. And former TMC MP Tapas Paul crossed all boundaries when he threatened to send his men to assault women from rival political groups. Such violent rhetoric is a glaring example of the toxicity in political discourse. It's hypocritical how these leaders, who claim to represent and uplift women, continue to use language that demeans and objectifies them. The political arena has seen many initiatives and promises of women's empowerment, but such statements reveal the gap between the words and actions. While Nitish Kumar's Mahila Samvad Yatra is aimed at addressing the issues faced by women voters, who form 48% of Bihar's electorate, leaders like Lalu Prasad Yadav dismiss it as mere eyewash. One wonders why they are so dismissive of an initiative focused on women. Are women voters just seen as vote bank and not a constituencies whose issues deserve serious attention? The power of women voters is undeniable. From Bihar to Bengal, women have played a decisive role in elections. Nitish Kumar's earliest success was attributed to his schemes for women like the Mukhyamantri Kanya Uthan Yojana. However, political leaders must realize that schemes alone are not enough. Respectful dialogue and serious engagement with women's concerns are more critical. Jai Hind.